Peace. So I want to talk to y'all real briefly about this court case spell that I did for a client recently, right? So, um, court case work and money work and stuff like that is different from like love spells and shit, right? The love spell is based on money. I mean, it's based on love and emotions and things like that. And anything can go any which way in a love spell. Because oftentimes I'm always coming back and having to fix love spells that I perform for women or for guys simply because they did something, they acted out of their emotions and it caused it to go a certain way or go this way or do this or, we got in an argument. So he did this and then I did that. And then it's like I messed up because then we got in an argument and we got the fight. He left the house and it's like, but in court case work, court case work is either hit or miss, right? Either you're going to get the hell out of jail or you're not. There's no in between. Either you're going to win the case or you're not going to win the case. So when you're doing court case work, excuse me. So when you're doing court case work, right, you are going to have to make sure that you know exactly what's going to happen in that particular situation. Okay. In the case, and speaking about the case that we're talking about, this particular brother got caught. He got caught with some. What did he call it? He got caught with his girlfriend's gun in the car, and then he had a little powder on him. Okay. He was already on probation, and he got caught with this stuff, right? So clearly, violation of probation, you're not getting out of jail, right? In most cases, you're not getting out of jail. So his girlfriend hit me up. She like, I need you to help get my boyfriend out of jail. I believe you could do it. Whatever. I throw the divination. I see if I perform a work where he come out. And I go to the spirit Cabalrando or Watariyamba. And I petition Cabalrando to make him victorious in his court case. As well as I did some other things to influence the judge, the district attorney, and the police officer involved so that they would move to, let him out, reinstate his probation, and let him out of jail. Nothing to hurt anybody. Nothing to hurt the judge or to hurt. Nothing spiritually done to hurt the judge. Nothing spiritually done to hurt the district attorney. Nothing spiritually done to hurt the police officer. But only just to manipulate their thought process so that they would let him out. Court case work is not cheap. Okay? There's a lot of things that go into performing a court case work with Cabalrando that will not allow it to be cheap. Okay? You must think about getting court case work like you're thinking about paying your attorney. You just paying the spiritual attorney. You basically taking it out of out of the physical realm, and you're gonna go ahead and pay. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay off the spiritual judge. Okay, you can't pay off the real judge, but you can pay off the spiritual judge. And he's gonna make sure that you get off. If he say you're gonna get off, you're gonna get off. You know what I mean? It's not even a hit or miss. It's not even a guesswork. You know what I mean? If he say you're gonna do time, you're gonna do time. If he say, you're not gonna win the case, but you won't have to go to jail. Sometimes that's what we gotta accept. You know what I mean? Like you may get put on probation, supervision, you know what I mean? House arrest or something, but you don't have to go to jail. You know what I mean? And that's the main thing that most people that contact me about court case work, that's what they looking to avoid is going to jail. So I have had literally a 100% success rate with court case work. There is not one court case work that I have done where the client did not come out victorious. Not one. Not one. Okay. I'm sure after this video, the ops is going to be trying to block me from doing court case work. Anyway, but I promise you, court case work is the type of work that you're going to see results immediately, because you're going to know if that spirit work when you go to court. You know what I mean? Sometimes I've done court case work for people, and they kept continuing the case, kept continuing the case, kept continuing the case. And the crazy thing about it is they will keep doing it. Like the spirit will keep continuing the case, right? But they continue in the case so that you or the client can get in a better spiritual position to be protected from what's about to happen. They may even need to get initiated into the house so that they don't go to jail. You know what I mean? But the spirit, it will guarantee victory if you know how to work them and you know how to send them out and you know how to do what you need to do to influence that particular situation. But I love doing court case work because it gives me a chance to, it's less stressful. I put it to you like that. It's less stressful. You know what I mean? Doing court case work is less stressful because, like I said, you don't have to worry about if the client gonna mess up the work, if this gonna happen, if they gonna argue with the judge. You ain't worrying about none of that. You just like, look, you know what I mean? Let's just do what we gotta do. Sometimes the spirits may give me some information while I'm doing a consultation for a person that want court case work, where the spirit may tell me where there may be a technicality in the case, where the police officer was wrong in this. And I'm not an attorney, but the spirit may let me know, hey, the spirit saying that the officer did not have probable cause to even pull you over, which could lead to a technicality in the whole case getting dismissed. You see what I'm saying? And then once they give me that type of information, I'll share that with the client and be like, yo, share that with your attorney. Ask your attorney, did the client have probable cause, you know what I'm saying, to even pull you over or to do this or to do that. You know what I mean? Because if the client didn't, if the officer didn't have probable cause, then that can cause the case to get dismissed entirely. Whether the person was guilty of possessing what they went to jail for or not. If you did not legally pull me over or have a real probable reason for pulling me over, then this arrest is like null and void. You know what I mean? So, at least in some states, I know in Illinois is like that. So I don't know if it's like that in Georgia or Cali or New York and stuff. But I do know in Illinois, if you don't have probable cause, your case will get thrown out. So this is the type of information that comes up in a divination when we are diagnosing a court case situation. I've had people that have contacted me from prison looking to get out. And I'm really not, I don't like to do those type of cases. Where a person is like already doing time, they already got a sentence, they in there to do 10 years, and they like, can you get me out? I'm like, man, look, I'm kind of setting myself up for failure, bro. You in there to do 10 years, and then I'll ask them certain questions like, yo, do you have an appeal coming up? When is your parole hearing? Stuff like that, so that I can give them a time frame to let them know, like, look, well, this is what we're gonna do by your next appeal. You know what I mean? We're gonna do something to make sure that your appeal go through and that it's recognized and that it's accepted and so forth. Or at the next, when is your parole hearing? We're gonna make sure that when you go before the parole board, that the spirits are with you so that they release you after that particular parole hearing. Like stuff like that, yeah. But if you got 10, 20 years or some shit with no chance of parole and all that, bro, you're going to have to do that time in most cases. You know what I mean? I can send stuff to protect you while you in prison. But 9 times out of 10, if you already sentenced to some years and you ain't got no chance of parole, no appeals, no nothing, you just gonna have to sit down and do that time. This is why I don't do nothing illegal. Because clowns always trying to send some. They be trying to use Cabo Rondo to get me in trouble with the law and all this other stuff, Zarabanda and all that. I don't do shit illegal. You know what I mean? I ain't hitting on no women. I ain't selling no drugs. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not using no drugs. I don't do nothing illegal. You know what I mean? I don't have a reason to do anything illegal. And for the most part, I don't want to put myself in that situation because of all of the spirits around me and stuff like that. My own spirits can punish me for doing things illegal. I remember when these two brothers that was on YouTube, they were paleros, and they started doing stuff for their spirits. They was going into the graveyard, and they went into a military cemetery, and they started robbing the graves of the cemetery to build ngangas and such, or to make their nganga stronger and stuff like that. And the very spirits that they said that the spirits told them to do it, but then the very spirits that they went in the cemetery to get made sure they got caught and they went to jail. So my thing is, I don't do nothing illegal. You know what I mean? I cannot afford to do anything illegal. I will not do anything illegal. Even if you do illegal stuff around me, I will probably disassociate myself with you. I'm not gonna even be involved in none of that because I can't afford to be implicated in nothing. You know what I mean? That's illegal, period. But because, you know, I work with Cabo Rondo, so I keep all that type of energy and shit away from me. You know what I mean? So, but if you are doing something illegal, you can pay for protection. You can do that. It's not illegal for me to do a spiritual work for a person that is doing something illegal. You know what I mean? I mean, in most cases, I was just going to do something to protect you from the law or whatever. But if you're doing something to hurt people, I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Like if you out there killing people or raping somebody or beating people up, I'm not protecting your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. But if you out there trying to sell a little weed to feed your family and you just want some protection, yeah, you know what I mean? I'll do a little protection work for you or something like that. But all that other shit, no. I'm not protecting niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of it. So that's all I want to say about this particular video with Cabo Rondo. I think that the case went well. If you click the link in this video, you will definitely go over to the blog where you can see that I talk more about Cabo Rondo. I talk more about court case work, as well as even show you the testimonial, the screenshot from the client telling me that that her significant other was released from jail after she paid for the work with me. And we know damn well he was not going to get released already on probation, getting caught with a gun and some coke. We know he wasn't finna get off, or he wasn't finna get out. But the work that I did got him out. So, proud of myself, proud of the spirits. Thank you, Cabo Rondo. And I'll see y'all on the next video.